Hello, beautiful people. Yes, Nana Yeboah, I am back again. I took a break from podcasting to take care of myself, my mental health, and now that I'm feeling much better and in sync with myself, I am back again. And as you can tell, uh, the grades are also coming back, and I have absolutely no complaints about that. So, in today's episode, I am going to share with you something that happened to me at a grocery store. And that is a precursor to the reason why I am so in tune to teaching about human skills, why human skills are very important in the workplace, and as a matter of fact, in every part of our lives. I went to an African grocery store to do some grocery. And when I approached the meat counter, there were two individuals, one male, one female. The female was a relatively younger person who was working, she was packaging vegetables, and the male was packaging meat products in another section. But since I was there to buy meat, my usual self said, knock, knock, hello. The gentleman or the man ignored my presence, and the young lady looked at me and looked at the man. He was still ignoring me for about a minute or two, and the young lady told her, there's a customer waiting. He said, and he told the young lady, I'm busy. I need to finish this meat. Yada, yada. And I looked at it and I said, I told myself, is this man really thinking? I am there to buy meat. You are packaging the meat and ignoring the customer who is there to purchase. And you don't know what she's there to purchase. So the thought processing wasn't processing for me. So when I said, sir, is there anybody to provide service? Oh, you have to wait. He started talking under his breath. And I said, listen, if you cannot find me somebody who is going to attend to me, he eventually came with his nasty attitude, started serving me and throwing. I said, listen, you don't have to provide service of that nature. And personally, I will not tolerate it. You don't have to serve me. Find somebody else who can provide me that service, or I need to talk to a manager because I don't like this and I'm not going to stand for it. He had the audacity to open his mouth and said, you black people. Damn, he is another black person telling me, you black people, if you go to no frills, you have to wait. And I thought, no, I am not doing that with you. And the reason why I'm not doing that with him is that it is about customer service. It is not about race and it's not about color. It is about customer service. It is about having human skills with dignity and respect to serving when a customer comes and be accountable. So now he is going to go back and forth with me about attitude. And it's like, no, I am not going to take this. So I told him, listen, if you have a problem, I am not the source of your problem. I think the man thought he heard I'm going to solve his problem. So he's coming at me. I said, no, I am not going to solve your problem. I am not the reason why you are in this funky attitude. So you better check it out and redirect it somewhere else because I am not going to be the direction of your problem. So this brings me to the issue of, having human skills when we're dealing with each other. I know it took me time to learn and actually implement it as part of my core values and to work with it anywhere and everywhere I go. I am very intentional about my human skills. We don't teach this. We make excuses and assumptions for attitudes and behaviors, be it by color, by race, by class, by whatever it is. It is not. It is not right. So what I'm saying is, or the whole sum of this conversation, for those of us who are, say, Black people in business, yes, we tend to see a lot of that in our communities, both here, overseas, and on the continent. Customer service need to be of value and of essence to us. And doing so comes the human skills aspect of it. It's something we need to teach, we need to hone in, and we need to let it be part of our practice. Now, when I pick up the phone and I communicate with people, I know that a person has called or approached me because they need service. I may be cranky, yes, but I put my crankiness aside. And have I told people I am cranky? Yes, I have. And I have apologized because they are not the source of my crankiness. And have I told people that they should not upset me? Yes, I have, because it carries over to other people. And I don't want people who need not be the target of my crankiness be that. So it is called self awareness. And these are part of the things that are very, very critical in leadership. And we cannot talk about leadership without self leadership. Back to customer service. We need each other. And in needing each other is the respect and dignity we accord each other when we meet each other, whether it is by greeting, hello, hi, good afternoon, good evening, or whether it's by please and thank you. Those little things that we have taken so much for granted in this day and age takes us a long way to many places and in many spaces, irrespective of race and color. So, yes, when someone approaches you and you are offering service, we look at you, your eyes, your smile, it disarming, it helps people become relaxed. They approach you and they always want to come to you. They always want to come to you. I have a gas station that I purchase gas, and there's one gentleman there that is always so professional, so attentive, always smiling. I put a Google review up for him and I had totally forgotten until this morning. He said a colleague showed it to him and he said he knows this customer. Until he showed it to me, it's like, oh, yes, that is me. So that is a customer service relationship. That has a repeat service that makes people come and keep coming. So this grocery store, it took me 2 hours to move from where I am to get there to purchase this meat because I have been a customer for over 2 decades before change of ownership. So when this person did this thing, I was pretty annoyed because I came in with respect. I did not expect to be disrespected. So these are some of the conversations we need to have to change and transform ourselves. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following the Nana Yaa Yeboaa podcast. And I hope that as time goes on, we'll be having some of these critical conversations to change and transform ourselves to be a better world. Thank you. And do not forget to subscribe. Yes, that keeps me going. Thank you.